Hi everyone. I'm Henry, the head of digital from e-commerce and retail. We are a special task force within Maxis business. We help businesses to set up and grow online presence. We manage e-commerce store, POS systems. We drive traffic. We drive customer acquisition, and most importantly, we drive sales. So this COVID-19 has given us big challenges, especially the SME. It redefined the way people live. It also contributed to a massive shift in consumer behavior. So this coming 2023 is all about economy recovery and how businesses can stay competitive in the consumer space by using digital marketing as one of the key components to their marketing mix. So there are 4 sections for today's agenda. Number 1, digital consumer landscape 2022 is like a report card of how we all have done this year as in this region. Number 2, the future of retail is hybrid. And what do we mean by hybrid? Number 3, the key to post-pandemic is still digital transformation. And how do we do that? Number 4, which is the last item, digital marketing in the post-pandemic era. I need to manage your expectation that item number 1 and 2 will be very insightful, and you might need to have your pen and paper with you, plus a cup of coffee. Make sure you stay until the very end, because I'm going to also give away some digital marketing cheat sheets and tools that you can use this coming 2023. Digital consumers landscape 2022. All right, how's the economy in the recent years? There are a lot of negative sentiments in the market. I'm going to sum it up for you. Number 1, hikes in commodity prices. Commodity as in, for example, crude oil up 65%, palm oil up 51%, wheat up 76%, and coffee up by 40%. Backlog of global supply chain. Try to order an iPhone 14 Pro Max Purple, and you will know how much time you need to actually receive your iPhone. Number 3, shortage of labor. Number 4, all-time high US dollar to ringgit Malaysia. When you travel or when you are paying your Facebook or your Instagram advertisement in US dollar, then you will feel the pinch. And also, if you are paying for your house loan especially, you can feel this increase in the interest rate in the last 6 months. Lastly, I think we all know about this, is about the political instability. So all these factors here has resulted in this consumer confidence at all-time low. When confidence at all-time low means we have doubt in spending, and we'll be very careful in spending. So on the other side, the businesses, 92% of the senior executives in the FMCG industry said that they were concerned by both the short-term and 3 years economy outlook. 60%, 67% are already seeing consumers trading down to value products. Value product as in, if I cannot afford an iPhone 14 Pro Max, maybe I should consider an iPhone 14. This is an example. So our next 3 years is not that dark. In the following slide, we are going to compare it with other regions. In Southeast Asia, the GDP is still outpacing most other markets and holding steadily against inflation. So based on the forecast report by Euromonitor, in 2022, our inflation rate and GDP growth are almost 2 times, way better than US and the Europe market. In 2023, our inflation is still there. Slightly better than US and EU, but our GDP growth is at least 3 times better than US and Euro market. So what we want to tell you here is inflation is here to stay, and we have already started to see the impact for this year. We're still very positive in the next 5 years because the digital population in this market is still expected to hit 400 million by 2027. According to this report by Bain and Company Research, there are 8 out of 10 people who have purchased online in the past 12 months. Believe it was due to 97% of this smartphone penetration in 2022. Try to look around us. Everyone has a smartphone to check into to this MySejahtera, and both my kids, they are just 7 and 8 years old. They need an iPad to attend their Zoom online class. So although there's this slower year-on-year growth, e-commerce sales is still rising. Let's pay attention to the Malaysia market. 2020 to 2021, there's 56% growth in online revenue because it was a complete lockdown. Everyone has no choice but to go online to do their shopping. In 2021 to 2022, there's only 15% growth in online revenue. So when the vaccine program is in place and the offline retail store are open again, people are going back to shop at the offline retail store. But look carefully here. 2022 to 2027, a total of 5 years, online growth forecast to be only 11%, or you can say it's a single-digit growth every year for the next 5 years. The slowdown was probably caused by a couple of reasons in this in multiple business categories. On average, there's a 5% drop in the frequency of purchase. So most impacted category are groceries, package of fresh food, drinks. That makes sense. You're going out to purchase all your essential needs again. However, there's still growth in these 3 categories: household appliances, the smart consumers. They want to save money. They want to cook at home now. Home office. There are still people working at home. And also not forgetting the subsidy provided by the governments and the companies. Lastly, this beauty category. Yes, I call it Sleeping Beauty. It was badly affected previously. The numbers now look promising because people are going out again. So now we know that that they have purchased lesser during 2022, but the average basket size is still growing because the consumer now know how to shop online and they trust the e-commerce platforms. I no longer need to shop online that frequently compared to during MCO. Unconsciously, now I spend more when I go online because I believe online shopping is now easier and more reliable. So once people like this, or everyone, have learned how to shop online and experience the convenience of and also the flexibilities of this it offers, it's hard to unlearn it. Although I started my sharing with slightly negative sentiments, I do not wish to leave you all in a very dark future because the online market is still huge. This The average contribution of e-commerce to total retail has continued to grow over the past years. So in Southeast Asia, online sales only contributed to 11% of total retail sales. We are still ahead of India, but compared to China, the tier 1 country with high smartphone penetration, fast and wide internet access, also they have fast courier delivery, the gap is almost threefold. Next, look at everyone's favorite: electronics, fashion, beauty, household appliances. You can see that the gap is still huge. We could still grow somewhere 2 to 4 times if we compare to the matured market. To sum it up, this region's e-commerce outlook is still very positive despite slower year-on-year growth. It's about how businesses could stay competitive in retail landscape during this new norm. All right, the future of retail is hybrid. So now this is what we believe in. To begin with, I would like to tell you 2 stories about my path to purchasing essential goods and also non-essential goods. So this is about essential goods. So this guy, Henry, he saw a very attractive billboard ads of Grab. He went to Grab Marketplace to discover the milk and cereal he wants to buy for his kids. He then checked with his friends, hey, has anyone purchased anything before from this Grab Marketplace? How's the experience? Is it really you can get same-day delivery? Then he also checked again the prices at the Lazada and Shopee. He told himself, nah, the discount is not that significant. He does not want to pay for the shipping. At the end, he went out to the Speed Mart outside his house and purchased it. So good. He's a happy daddy now with 2 happy kids. But what if he ordered it online and the milk or the cereal came in damaged condition due to the delivery? For sure, he's going to online to complain and ask for refund. Ended up having very bad experience, return it to get replacement units at the nearby store again. Second story. So it's this same guy again, the cheapskate Henry. He saw this new iPhone 14 he wanted to buy. He went to YouTube to watch all the reviews. He then went to Apple Store to touch, see, feel the product. He wanted to buy, but he was told no stock. Then he decided to go online again, ask all the online sellers that he can find in Shopee, Lazada. The typical thing: ask for best price, free delivery, ask free gift, ask this and that. And then during 11/11, he stacked on another Shopee or Lazada discount vouchers. Finally, he purchased it online. Good, he's a happy boy now. But what if the product came in the wrong color, not the signature purple? For sure, he will go online and complain, ask for the exchange. Ask for exchange. Seller is okay for the exchange. Okay, so here we go again. You drive all the way to the seller physical store and ask for exchange. And yeah, the unpleasant experience again. So both stories here are true. It has happened before to the customers of our clients. Just that the guy is not Henry, and I'm very sure similar unpleasant stories have actually happened before to you, your friends, or family. So throughout that 2 stories here, what we can tell you here is that online is here to stay throughout the entire consumer journey, and offline retail store is still important in the purchase stage. So path to purchase involve 5 stages. Involve discovery, involve evaluation, involve the purchase, support, and return. 59% of the consumer purchase online, but there is still 41% of the consumers prefer to purchase it at retail or offline. %60% of the consumers, they actually, during the discovery stage, 60% of the consumers, they do not know what they actually want to buy during when they shop online. So this group of people, consumers, are still very discovery-led when it comes to their shopping. Many of them find products largely through online inspiration and mainly influenced by what they encounter when they are browsing. While the other group of consumers, they tend to make more planned purchase for certain items such as baby care, groceries, beauty, cosmetic, personal care. So this group of consumers here, they have very clear idea of what they want to buy. So how did they do their research and how did they get influenced during the product discovery? Online video on social media is the fastest growing source for online discovery. Social media videos for discovery has grown from 7% in 2020 to 21% this year, almost 3 times. Social media in total account for almost half of this online discovery, consisting of social media videos, social media images, and social media messaging. While the other hand, this group here, they also discover their product through the e-commerce platforms. Again, all this happened here due to the smartphone penetration during MCO and also the faster internet speed, hence people managed to browse a lot of videos during this period of time. So now what about the evaluation stage? When it comes to the factor that influence consumer while comparing and learning more about a brand or a product, online word of mouth is, by way of reviews or messaging, is at the top rank in helping to drive the consideration among digital shoppers. The only difference Malaysian compared to the rest is that apart from listening to their friends and family, we tend to get the recommendation from e-commerce sites and social media advertisement. Next, let's move on to purchase. 49% of the consumer prefer to purchase online. In contrast to the discovery and the evaluation stage, we are seeing a slight rebalance to offline when it comes to purchase stage. The most cited reason for this is the look and feel factor that offline can offer. Other reasons include being able to get the item immediately, and also they can skip the shipping charge. So for Malaysian, we now go back to offline because there's this remove of COVID SOP. There's not many more processes that we can just go anytime to buy our stuff. We can examine the fresh foods ourselves. Most importantly, we can get it immediately. So we have covered 3 parts of purchase: discovery, evaluation, and also purchase. We will keep this support and return to another conversation. But what we want to highlight something that is relevant to everyone about today is about brand switch. More consumers switching brands in 2022 versus 2021. It was only 51%, it's now 53%. Consumers are showing willingness to experiment with different new brands. The better value was one of the most cited reasons for brand switching. This can be attributed to consumers becoming more conscious about their lifestyle, and also the rising prices due to the global macroeconomic issues, which we have discussed earlier. That said, value isn't only the only factor here. As consumers also cited, they want a better product. So this is definitely a good news to local brands who practice a direct-to-consumer business model. If you could provide better value at fair price, comparing to big premium brands, you will be able to attract consumers from competitions. All right, so now you know that the consumer will consider the switch brand. They are also very smart in switching platforms in search of better price and value. So 40% say that they have switched their most used online platform in the last 3 months. What this means is that in the last 3 months, if I'm not happy shopping at Shopee, I go back to Lazada. So while for Malaysian, what we want here is we want cheaper price, we want better product, we want fast delivery. All right, so now we know that consumer, they switch brands, they switch e-commerce platform. Some, they are also switching back to offline. 12% of the digital consumers have switched at least one of their purchase category from online to offline. This is a survey done by Facebook, 15,000 people. So fresh groceries lead this trend, 9%, followed by the home and living at about 8.2%. So basically, everyone or myself, I go back to offline because I want to examine the veggie, fruits, meats, and I do not want to pay for the shipping. And I switch. And by the way, I also switch back to online, unless you have this online has better promotions. For example, 10 ringgit off if I spend 100 ringgit or free shipping. So pay attention to the numbers here. This 12% to us is actually low because this survey was done during June 2022 this year. It was 2 months after MCO. So we believe that this number should go higher after 6 months now. To sum it up, the post-pandemic consumers demand a seamless shopping experience. They seek for the best value in both channels. They also switch brands and platforms from time to time. All right, the key to post-pandemic is still digital transformation. All right, let me play you this video here so that you get an idea.
Today, retail is rapidly transforming. More consumers are spending time shopping online. To survive and thrive in this ever-evolving world, it is vital for businesses to go online too. Want to digitalize and grow your business but don't know where to start? With Maxis e-commerce and retail, gain access to an integrated suite of solutions and expertise to transform your online and offline stores. Get started with a robust web store. that's search engine optimized and mobile first for an enhanced user experience built on the most powerful e-commerce platform that scales as your business grows. Enable a seamless online to offline shopping experience with our innovative retail technology to get a multi-store view of retail performance and warehouse operations. Our integrated solution will give you insights across your outlets, online store, marketplace, and everywhere in between. Leverage advanced analytics to identify the right target audience and acquire new customers to drive more conversions. We equip you with our advisory services, access to our training academy, plus an exclusive network of leading retailers and tech industry partners. We help you always be ahead to focus on what matters most, driving revenue and accelerating growth. Maxis e-commerce and retail, a one-stop solution for omni-channel commerce.
I hope you get the idea of what we meant by digital transformation and retail landscape. Now, I would like to share with you a blueprint how you are going to plan out for your retail strategy. All right. So today, now I believe you have your warehouse, your offline retail store, your accounting systems. Next, you need to have your e-commerce platform, which are desktop responsive, mobile responsive, and also be able to sync it to the marketplace. At this stage, you will need to reevaluate if your offline systems are able to sync it with your online platforms, such as ERP system, your POS system, your CRM system, be able to track both online and offline purchases of consumers and reward them accordingly. Your warehouse management system, be able to -1 inventory from offline if a customer purchases it online. Your logistic, be able to route the parcel to the best partner to deliver the goods at the shortest time possible and the lowest cost possible. Your payment gateway, offering not just credit card and online banking, but also e-wallet partners such as Grab, Touch and Go, and many others. When you have all the systems set up properly, you will have access to all data analytics and insights, which could help you out for your omni-channel performance tracking and also your digital marketing. Lastly, you will need to ensure that all your online systems are hosted in the cloud, where you are capable to handle spike in sales during 11/11, 12/12, and all the online shopping events. Not forgetting that hosting in this cloud means you will only need to pay more when you need it. So I really do not want to bore you too much with the digital transformation jargons. Our team has prepared a guide to navigate the new norm. All you need to do is take out your phone, visit this link or scan the QR code of this to download the guide. All right. So digitalization isn't just a pandemic necessity. From changing customers' behavior to seamless customer experience, it's important for retailers to understand the growing role of digitalization. Okay, this is the very end of our slide. Digital marketing, the very last chapter. Digital marketing in the post-pandemic era. So I'm going to share with you some cheat sheets, how you're going to plan out for your marketing campaigns, and also 10 free digital marketing tools to manage and scale your marketing efforts this year. Digital marketing cheat sheet. Okay, dive in. Digital journeys can be complicated, so how do we reach out to them? I'm very sure you already have your email database. Your job is send email to them, and then run this Facebook and Instagram ads to pull them in. Make sure your site is searchable in Google. Broadcast to your Facebook and Instagram fans. Land them on your promo pages. Get them to buy on your website. Also to ensure that your site is mobile friendly. And you have this live chat function. Else be ready to answer the questions in social media. Lastly, you want to make sure that you have this loyalty program in place. Constantly remind your customers about your latest offers through social network and email. All right. With digital advertising, we are be able to target the right people at the right time with the right message online. So right people here means that all media channels like Google and Facebook, they already have their audience segmentation bucketed well. All you need to do is just select their interest and age group. Right time. With a 10 minutes job to install some scripts such as this Facebook pixel to your website, you will be able to tell Facebook if the target audience has engaged with your site. Right message. Marketers have to craft out a personalized message such as don't forget to purchase your pair of shoes today and get 10% off plus free shipping. Lastly, it's all about this A/B testing, which I'm going to share with you later. So if this is too technical for you, let me share with you a cheat sheet that we use to consult our clients. All right. So how we're going to use this cheat sheet is that we have our audience in this funnel, sales funnel. So stage one is about discovery. We set up our campaign by targeting customers' persona, their age group, their interests. We can have multiple groups of these people. Competitors' interests, meaning if I am from Shopee, I would also want to target people from my Lazada. I'll put that keyword in my campaign. Web visit lookalike. These are the people who have visited you, and we tell Facebook to identify this group of people and also to find the remaining group of people who have shared similar interests. Customers, your customer lookalike, you can import in your customer database into this Facebook and run this lookalike. Email subscribers lookalike. So your intention here is to get to drive awareness, to drive customer acquisition, to drive web traffic. So the content, the creative that you're using, you should highlight in general about your campaign ideas, your 12/12 for your Christmas. Stage two, consideration one. For those people who have visited your ad here, you want to make sure that you retarget them. Tell all those people that who have visited your site but have not browsed your products on your site now to browse the product. And the message to go out to them is that you should show to use this catalog ad where you showcase the product of your best sellers or your recommended products of that category. So this is also to make sure that you increase the time spent on site of your target audience. Stage three, we call it consideration two. So people who have browsed the products but did not add to cart, retarget them again. Make sure that you tell them to add the products to cart this time. And the product catalog ad that you're showing to them, you should always use this dynamic product ads where Facebook will help you to identify which are the last 5 products or last 5 product view on your website. And make sure you plus this mention of discounts. Like, hey, these are the 5 products that you have browsed yesterday. Come out and purchase today. Come and purchase it today with additional 5 or 10% off. Objective of the campaign is to increase the add to carts. Lastly, for people who have added to cart but did not purchase, you want to retarget them or remind them again to purchase. And maybe you throw in your last best offer, which is your free shipping voucher for this group of people. Check out today. Use this voucher today and enjoy the best price, best product. So your objective of this campaign setup is increase in purchase conversion and ROI. All right, so that sums up the entire funnel, how you're going to set up your 4 stages of campaign. So when it comes to optimization, just now when with the previous slide, I told you that we need to have at least we need to target the audience. So here we recommend to have at least 3 targeting audience and also 2 creatives. So for example, this one here, assuming that you have 4 targetings or you have 4 creatives running during your week 1, allocate about 20% budget there, keep it running for the entire week. And if you know that the result of this targeting A or targeting B is not ideal, then you will want to off it and keep the remaining budget to the remaining 2 targeting options that you have. So now you can see that your blended, your cost per purchase going lower. And lastly, during your week 3 and 4, you should already know that this one is still not working. You must turn it off and keep the winner ad run and scale for the remaining of that time, that week 3 or 4, to get the lowest cost possible of that purchase. So this entire thing is the reason why we love digital marketing so much, comparing to conventional marketing. It allows us to use a smaller budget to run testing and to identify the best visual or messaging to be used. So in conventional advertising, apart from the cost, it's really tough for us to measure the effectiveness of that billboard ad, the radio ad, or the TV ad, and no way we could pause that ad if we found it ineffective. All right, so in digital marketing optimization, in the perfect scenario would be in this kind of 4 stages. If your campaign is in a month campaign, so your week 1 will be more about your optimization. Week 2 is about how you can maximize the dollar value. And week 3, there will be a situation that people have seen enough of your visuals. You might want to refresh or change to a new creative. This is the time where we call it cost correction. And lastly, it's about turning off all the non-performing ads and keep only the 20% ads that can drive you your business outcome. That is what we call by maximize. All right. Lastly, I know it's quite dry. Let's move on to 3 things that everyone likes to hear about. 10 things. Number 1 is Google Trend, my favorite tool during this season. So this Google Trend here is for you to discover new trends, compare it to discover new trends and comparison based on consumer searches in Google. So you can compare your brands with competitors here. I took this team blue, compared it with team red, compared it with team yellow. So Google tells me that this was the trend in the last 7 days. So basically, I think everyone can feel it. There's no need to wait for the result. This is the intent. People are searching in the Google search engine. And Google can also break down it for you. it will tell you that where are all these people searching for this team blue and team red. They will give you very detailed background. You can also pick up some keywords that are trending that is related to this topic. So if you are a social media marketer, this keywords here is very useful for your content planning. The favorite tool number 2, SimilarWeb, free. It allows you to compare your site with your competitors. It discover your competitors' audience strategy. Okay, so here, this example here, we compare Lazada against this Shopee. So by just going to this site, punching these two guys, when you can see this, means if you have a Shopee store or Lazada store, and if you want to plan for your inventory, this will give you an indicator how would you like to allocate the weightage or the ratio. At the same time, you can plan it in a way your products offering by looking at the female or male or where are they from, the age groups. And most importantly, this is the part where we always like to get an idea how the competitors run their online campaigns. Where are the traffic coming from, be it from direct or from referral, from search, social, from email, or from display advertising. Item number 3, Google Keyword Planner. To plan for your Google search ad strategy, to research the keywords to be used for your SEO strategy, to research for your content plan, use the right keywords to speak to your audience. So here I give you an example of very interesting find is that people in Malaysia, we used to say laptop more often than notebook by almost 10 times. Item number 4, Google Search Console. To understand how Google sees your pages, this is a tool, it's also free by Google, where you just need to install some scripts on your site. Then Google will be able to tell you how people found your site in google.com or google.com.my, how many visits that you have gotten, and how many times of your search result appear in google.com.my. What is the average click-through rate? So here will give you an indicator whether how well is your website is performing. And at the same time, this is also a very good tool that Google will tell you if you have pages or URLs of your site that require changes. It could be too much time in loading or some JavaScript errors that you need to fix. Basically, what you need to do is just click this open report and share it with your tech team. Item number 5, Google Analytics. I hope that everyone is already using Google Analytics for all your websites that you have. This is to analyze your website traffic. You can see how many users, how many sessions, how many times people come in and go out from your site, how much time they spend on your site, and what are the e-commerce value, like how much sales that you have made. This is also to measure the effectiveness of each traffic channels. So again here, this is the actual screenshot from a client. You can see that yes, the organic search actually drove most of the sales. Item number 6, Google My Business. Not sure if everyone aware, that you can actually have your Google name card in google.com. So just Google My Business. You will be able to create this so that your consumers, your customers can find you in Google and they can easily navigate to your Facebook page or to call you directly, and also to know when are you open. And at your end, you have this dashboard here to see that how many people are actually searching for you, calling you. Item number 7, Hotjar, is a website heat map and behavioral tool. It's help you to observe your visitors interact with your site. So here, this is an example. The cold area means people who are less interact with the area, and they also have this. You can evaluate whether that green button or that blue button works better when it comes to getting people to click on your site. So with this script installed, you can also run quick surveys live on the site so that people can leave you good or bad or neutral comments on if they cannot find the products. Item number 8, my personal favorite, Buffer. This is an all-in-one social media management tool where you can use and sync up with up to 3 profiles for free, so that you can plan, schedule, and publish your social content. You can also analyze your social media content and create reports so that you know how well you're doing and what kind of posts that you should stop doing, or what kind of posts that are doing get you better result, you want to do more. And also quickly navigate to your comments and communicate with the consumers all in one dashboard. Item number 9, MailChimp. This can help you to send out emails on automation. I need to put a disclaimer here. This is not an email blast platform. They are never an email blast platform. They are an email marketing company where they have their own AI and analytics. They can help you to plan out a campaign like this. For those people who added the product to cart, maybe they go down to checkout, but the credit card not working, or they are not in the mood to buy yet. They just want to find out the shipping price. So this MailChimp here will be able to help you to email to this group of people automatically, right? And also send them as a reminder to help them to add to cart. So they also have over 100 free email templates. They have this template of abandoned cart template. They have the win back template. People who have not purchased from you in the last 60 or 90 days, this system will automatically send email to them and get them to come back and check out your latest offers. This order confirmation template. So your order confirmation email that the consumer is going to receive, you can be very atas as well, fancy. And lastly, there are a lot of our clients that they say that I do not have designers, I do not have time to create my banners. There's this tool called Canva here. It's free of charge. They are a web-based photo design tool. So it means there's no software needed. All you need to do is just log in to your browser and search for Canva or canva.com. They have over 100 million of content libraries, stock photos, icons, typography, templates, and more for you to create your marketing, your digital banners. All you need to do is just choose the picture, or you can search for the pictures or stock photos that you require, and just drag and drop all this the typography in the picture, and click save or share. So they are not just famous for this picture or digital banners creation. They also have this photo videos where you can create photo videos, because we know that people, 20% of people, they like to watch video. So you can compile and collage all these photos and turns it into a video. It will give you this free music so that you can put it as background. And then you can just, again, one touch share, go to all your social media platform. So this is like a Photoshop alternative, and everyone can just get it for free. And don't be surprised that some of the banners here, the recommended templates here, are way better than, some are really better than the average designer. All right, so that sums up the 10 items. I call it the survival kit for any digital marketers from newbies to professional. So for businesses, these are the crisis-proof tools that save you cost and time in digital transformation. You make lesser mistake in decision making. You get to know your customers better. Best part is all this could be done in-house without outsourcing. For digital talents, these are the must-have skill set and tools that excel in any digital role that you involve in any company. Until today, I personally still use these 10 tools to run my day-to-day digital marketing activities. And challenge me, try to stuff all these keywords into your resume. I do not see any reason any company will not hire you. Best part, they might need to pay you more because of your diversified skill sets in knowing how to use these tools. All right, so basically that is all that I want to share today. I hope that you all love it and you have there's a lot of key takeaway for you.